Professor, do you have a minute?
Sure thing. What can I do for you?
I wanted to talk to you about my grade. I don't understand why you gave me an F.
That would probably be because you earned an F.
What do you mean?
What is your name again?
It's Sandy. You really don't know my name after 4 months of class.
Well, you haven't exactly been in class for 4 months and you were sleeping or sending text messages when you were here. I have just thought of you as the girl who doesn't care.
But why did I fail the course?
Because you literally managed to fail every single aspect of this ridiculously simplified course.
What does that mean? What did I fail?
Everything. You failed the first exam and never even took the second test.
I was sick.
When?
When I missed the test.
That was 2 months ago.
Can I make it up?
Not anymore. You also failed the third test and never handed in the final research paper worth 30% of your grade.
I didn't know that was due. Did you announce it in class?
Yes, about 10 times. You were probably not here because you hate school and may be the worst student I have ever seen.
But I was sick.
I know the feeling. Hey, do you have a safety pin?
No, why?
Because I would like to stab myself until I pass out from blood loss so I don't have to continue this conversation.
Whatever. Can I do extra credit?
No. I already turned in final grades. Why didn't you ask me about extra credit at some point during the last 3 months?
My grandmother died.
I'm sorry to hear that.
So can I do extra credit?
No.
I can bring you the obituary.
I don't want to see your grandmother's obituary. I want to go home because I've been reading research papers for 27 hours.
But my boyfriend and I broke up.
What does that have to do with?
I dumped him because he was cheating on me with my best friend. The only person I could talk to about these things was my grandfather, and now he's dead.
I thought you said your grandmother died.
They both died in the same accident. They were driving to see me because I was sad about cheating on my boyfriend.
I thought your boyfriend cheated on you.
He did. So can I do extra credit?
Even if you could invent a time machine and travel back in time to personally interview Abraham Lincoln and I gave you 100 points of extra credit, you would still only have a D for the course.
Okay. Who is Abraham Lincoln?
Why are you here?
If I don't get a C in this course, I will lose my financial aid and I will have to drop out of school. It's terrible.
Why didn't you care about that before? This is the first time you have ever spoken to me.
I was sick.
Okay, this conversation is over.
Are you calling me a liar?
I'm not calling you anything except a failure in this class, although now that I think of it, you will probably fail in life as well.
How could you say that?
Because you scored 33 out of 200 total points and you get 20 points for just having your name on the roster.
What if I do the research now?
No.
But can I?
No.
But why are you being so mean?
Why won't you go away?
Because you won't help me.
I would have helped you 2 months ago while you were cheating on your boyfriend and killing your grandparents, but right now I just want to go home.
I'm going to appeal to the dean.
You could appeal to the Lord Almighty, but no one could save your grade in this course.
This is the worst ever. I'm going to tell my boyfriend.
Great. You'll probably find him at your best friend's apartment. Good day to you, Candy.
My name's Sandy.
I said good day.